Welcome to another Corsa video. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to be doing in this one, so let's get cracking. First up, I'm going to carry out a service. So we've got engine oil, oil filler, pollen filter and a set of NGK spark plugs. So I'll do the oil, not the oil filter, do the pollen filter first. So some people say you can change a pollen filter without even having to remove the glove box, and it's down here, but what I'm going to do is going to take the glove box out. Going to make my job easier, and also there's a vent, so you know the ducting for this vent, that also makes the job easier. So I'll pull these out. There should be some T20 screws in there somewhere. There we go. That's one of them. There's one there, I think a couple at the bottom. So I'll get those T20 screws out, and then we can get this glove box out of the way. So with the ducting, which is actually ducting to the footwell, and the glove box out of the way, I've got access to the pollen filter here. Looks like somebody's not clipped it on properly when it was last done, because you're supposed to take this off. It's just a bit hard to do this one-handed, and just move the light and see a bit better. And there should be there, it's clipped on. Somebody's not attached it on, and the pollen filler should just come out like so. I'm not too worried about damaging it because it's been replaced. Somebody's done a not so good job with it, and out it comes. And the airflow is from front to back. So let's see if this were a decent one, a Bosch. Let's have a look. I'm not sure how this was installed. I just pull back with the camera. Doesn't show the airflow. Yep, I don't think it was installed correctly, because the airflow is showing. Yeah, I think it's been installed the wrong way. So we'll get the new one in, and then that's that job done. Next job is to change the oil filter. So it's 32mm to undo the housing. So just crack it off. There we go. And you always do this before you change oil, because there's oil in, there's a oil in filter housing. Just lets it drain down. Take the seal off with the pick. So off with the old seal. So I don't get oil absolutely everywhere. Get a bit of blue cloth, blue paper. I've got my new oil filter, which I'm hoping is the right one. Yeah. And it comes with a new seal. So I just pull the old filter off. Should have put my gloves on, but never mind. So give it a good tug, and how it comes. Just put that there, and then fit the new seal in. Thanks. So get my new seal. Now you can either use old oil or new oil, just to lubricate the seal, help it seal up. Make sure that's got some. And just fit this on. it's the seal that actually does the sealing. So you don't have to, when you do this, you don't have to do it tight. I know there's a recommended torque of 25 newton meters. I'll just put this. Oh, I think this is it. This is the wrong filter. Yep, got the wrong filter, wrong oil filter. So I might be stuck on this one. So I've had to put the old filter back on. It's not the right way of doing it, but this is the wrong filter, and I can't take that back now. So I'll just have to get the correct filter and just change it at the soonest opportunity. Now I'm going to change it all. I've got my new tool, which is a oil extractor. So this is the first time I've tried this, so it might not go to plan. So you just pump it. So you just pump it a few times. Like I said, I've not done this before. I might not be doing it right. Yep, the relief valve's there, so I'll probably have to pump it a few times. Yes, I can see the oil coming out there, starting to come out. So as it gets above the highest point, it should start coming out. So just keep at it. Oh yeah, see, it's coming out, yep. So it should do it on its own. Yeah, just keep on. Just got to keep doing it. Now, according to the GSF website, this engine takes 3.5 litres of oil. It's a bit hard to tell how much oil's in there, but just keep on going. I've just got to keep pumping. Well, it's a lot cleaner than getting underneath the car, so I'll finish this off camera. And now I'm going to change the spark plug. So first thing I need to do is take off this coil pack. So there's a multi-plug here at the end, just push the tab down and out that comes. A couple of T30 bolts to secure the coil pack in. Crack them off and then get them out. And then just lift the coil pack out. Just carefully lever it. I should have brought a screwdriver, but just have to measure what I got. Just wiggle it and it should eventually come out. Bit of wiggling to and fro, and I managed to leave one of the spark plug boots behind. Let's see if I can pull this out. I might have to get some pliers if I can pull that out. So I'll come back to you and get that spark plug boot out. So with the boot out, I can get to all the spark plugs. And now the ones I'm fitting, NGK. What's number on this? ZFR5F. For these I need a 10mm thin spark plug socket, so crack them off. Oh, that's easy to undo. Just make sure I can crack them all off. Oh yeah, that one is. I think this car's definitely been looked after at some point in the past. I can't get my socket out, so I'm going to have to undo that one all the way. Once we've got all these out, we'll take a look. Yep. Crack it off. Oh. So they're all quite easy to undo. So I'll finish getting these out and I'll come back to you. So look at these spark plugs, and they're all that sort of tan colour, which is a good sign. Again, I don't know how old they are, but they weren't too difficult to remove. So I'll just get the new ones fitted in. And one top tip, when you're fitting spark plugs, start them by hand, and then when you come to tighten them, just nip them up a bit. You don't have to go mad with it. So I'll get these new spark plugs fitted, and then that's the service part done. So that's the spark plugs done. Next job, I'm going to be replacing all wiper linkage, so I'll get all this stuff out of the way, get the wiper arms and the cowl off, and then we can swap this wiper linkage over. Right, so to get this wiper linkage off, there's this connector and these two E8 screws. Just crack them off. Carry on undoing them off camera. That's the old one out. Really easy. Disconnect the multi-plug. There's two E8 bolts, and here's the replacement wiper. So we'll just wiper mechanism. So just pull this out, compare it, make sure it's the same as the old one. Cheers. So we'll compare them next to each other. Yeah, they're looking good. So, you know, as everything, refitting it is just a reverse of taking it out, and I'll do that off camera. Now the next job is to swap out this head unit for an Android, you know, Apple Carplay touchscreen. And unlike some modern cars, there's no steering wheel controls to worry about. Now to get this out, there's a special tool, you know, like prongs. Unfortunately, I can't find mine, so what I'm going to have to do is to resort to the old school method of using small screwdrivers, because there's like a tab that you've got to push in to release the head unit, and small screwdrivers will do the same job. Now I would recommend disconnecting the battery, but I'm not going to do that, so don't copy me. So let's have a look. I hope these screwdrivers are long enough, and they're doing the same job as the stereo removal. Just hoping this works. So just push these outwards, and if I got this right, this head unit should come out. And there we go. Perfect. Sometimes you don't always need the proper tools, so slide that out. And there's our connector, so that's for the aerial. Have to reposition the camera, or maybe disconnect this one first. This is the main connector, and then disconnect the aerial. With that disconnected, I've got a bit more room to play with. That's how it's disconnected. There's a tab there. Push the tab in. As it pull it out. One or the other. Right, I'll do that off camera. I can't do it one-handed. I have this bezel that fits in there like so. It just clicks in. So I think I'll fit that first. Put the camera down. I don't know whether you're going to see this. So that bezel should fit in like so. I'm not so sure about that. I don't know if there's instructions with this. So I'll take the screen out. Yep, we do have some instructions, so I think I'll read the instructions before I go any further. So for testing purposes, I've put this cage in, and this should hold the head unit in place. Now I've connected this is the main power and speakers. So I've just connected it up to see if it works. I've not plugged in the radio area, I've got the adapter in. So just see what happens. So we'll power it on. And we have power. So it looks to be working. Again, I think I should try connect the radio aerial in just to see if I can receive radio. It's got a whole lot of other features, but so we have power to it, so that's a start. And there's volume controls here. Power. Just there we go. Yes, we've got apps, YouTube, video, Bluetooth, radio. We'll just try something here. Yep, and it's picking up radio. So yeah, it's basically working. So it's just the 101 other things I need to do, but the head unit itself is working. So I'll carry on. So this is the final result. It's all up and running. I've got a couple of USBs down here, and the GPS antenna which I've located there, and it seems to be working. I've managed to hide as much of the wiring as possible, and a couple of zip ties, cable ties, and it's up and running. And we'll install the reverse camera another time, which is probably quite a bit involved in itself. So that's the head unit installed, and let's have a look at it. Seems to be fouling these buttons, but yep, it's all working quite well. So next job is I'm going to change the radio antenna. Next job is to swap out this antenna. It's actually fouling the spoiler on the boot lid, so first unscrew that, just put that to one side. I've got a replacement antenna in this box, and I'm going to need to pull some of the headlining out to get to underneath the antenna, which is somewhere under there. So I just managed to pull the headliner down, but yeah, it's just really awkward in there, and we think the antenna's not the right one for this car anyway. So I'm gonna abort that one, so that is gonna be the end of this video. And I did get quite a bit done, so not a fail. No, not a total fail. So hope you enjoyed this one. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.